NFL Power Rankings entering Week 15 of the 2024 season. Detroit Lions. 1. The Lions stand firm at 12-1 with the NFL's best point differential, plus 183, but mounting defensive injuries and HC Dan Campbell's bold decisions could pose challenges as Minnesota, 11-2, stays hot in the NFC North. Philadelphia Eagles. 2. QB Jalen Hurts continues his impressive run, but internal concerns over the passing game could affect the team's momentum, especially with a tough matchup against Pittsburgh. Buffalo Bills. 3. Despite Josh Allen's record-breaking performance, Buffalo's 44-42 loss stings, damaging their hopes of securing the number 1 playoff seed in the AFC. Kansas City Chiefs. 5. The Chiefs clinched their division with a dramatic win, but their issues protecting Patrick Mahomes will be tested as they face top-tier defensive players like Myles Garrett. Minnesota Vikings. 9-11-2, the Vikings have a real shot at seizing home field advantage in the NFC, with QB Sam Darnold's career year raising questions about his future. Green Bay Packers. For despite a strong season, a tough loss to Detroit leaves them fighting for a wild card spot, while their chance at the NFC North title is all but gone. Pittsburgh Steelers. 6. With a tough stretch of games ahead, Pittsburgh's playoff aspirations hinge on performances against top AFC contenders like Philadelphia and Kansas City. Baltimore Ravens. 7. The loss of Deontay Johnson is a blow, but the Ravens are still solidly in the playoffs, hoping to avoid a Green Bay-esque December slump. Washington Commanders. 8-5. Washington's postseason hopes are alive, but with 3 of their final 4 games being winnable, they must stay sharp to fend off NFC West competition. Los Angeles Rams. 18. The Rams are on a 6-game hot streak, including an impressive upset over the Bills, making them a playoff contender if their key players remain healthy. Seattle Seahawks. 10. On a 4-game win streak, the Seahawks need to keep pace in the NFC West with games against Green Bay and Minnesota. Los Angeles Chargers. 12. Despite a strong effort at Arrowhead, the Chargers' conservative approach might limit their playoff success, especially with their reliance on a mistake-free offense. Denver Broncos. 13. CB Patrick Surtain too continues his dominant season, playing like a prime Darrelle Revis, but the Broncos need more consistency to remain relevant in the playoff hunt. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 16. Despite QB Baker Mayfield's struggles with fumbles, Tampa Bay has found a rhythm, winning 4 straight since their Week 11 bye. Houston Texans. 14. The Texans' focus on Azeez Al-Shaair over young talent like Jonathan Greenwood raises questions about the team's long-term plans as they push for a playoff spot. Arizona Cardinals. 11. QB Kyler Murray's turnover issues have hurt the Cardinals, who now struggle in a crowded NFC playoff race. Cincinnati Bengals. 19. Joe Burrow's MVP-caliber play and strong defensive effort suggest the Bengals could be a dangerous wild-card team down the stretch. San Francisco 49ers. 21. The 49ers' depth at running back gives them options despite potential injuries, but a strict schedule ahead could determine their playoff positioning. Indianapolis Colts. 20. QB Anthony Richardson's inconsistency is holding the Colts back, and their Week 15 game against Denver is crucial to their playoff hopes. Miami Dolphins. 17. Despite QB Tua Tagovailoa's accuracy, Miami's road-heavy schedule and ongoing struggles against more formidable opponents raise questions about their postseason viability. Atlanta Falcons. 15. As QB Kirk Cousins faces turmoil, the Falcons' playoff hopes continue to fade, with a pivotal game against Las Vegas on the horizon. New England Patriots. 22. Bill Belichick's flirtation with UNC has raised speculation about his future, including potential plans to neutralize draft prospect Drake May, while chasing Don Shula's all-time win record. Carolina Panthers. 24. The Panthers have played better despite a 3-game losing streak, but the re-injury of RB Jonathan Brooks could impact their playoff chances. Chicago Bears. 23 interim H.C. Thomas Brown's debut was forgettable, with the offensive struggles highlighted in a disastrous first half against the 49ers. New Orleans Saints, 25 with a backup quarterback and a tough schedule ahead, the Saints need to continue winning under interim head coach Darren Rizzi if they hope to make the playoffs. Dallas Cowboys, 26 LB Micah Parsons' frustration with another painful defeat raises doubts about the Cowboys' future, especially with the team's recent struggles. Cleveland Browns, 27 a league-high percentage of drives ending without points continues to plague the Browns, as turnovers and missed field goals undermine their playoff hopes. New York Jets, 28 the Jets' playoff drought continues, with fans shifting focus to the New York Mets and the team's long-term future in turmoil. Las Vegas Raiders, 29 Brock Bowers' impressive rookie season stands out in a struggling offense, but the Raiders' overall performance leaves much to be desired. Jacksonville Jaguars, 31 despite a win over the Titans, their low score has kept them from gaining the attention they need to make a serious playoff push. Tennessee Titans, 30 RB Tony Pollard's breakout season stands out, but their lack of firepower will likely limit their postseason hopes. New York Giants, 32 with 100 seasons behind them, the Giants are on the verge of their worst season in franchise history, needing a miracle to avoid a historic losing streak.